A New York state judge has dismissed a rape charge against Harvey Weinstein after prosecutors said they would not pursue a fourth criminal trial against the disgraced former film producer. Manhattan prosecutors dropped the third-degree rape charge this past Thursday, following a mistrial in May, the second time a jury had deadlocked on that specific count. At the center of the case was Jessica Mann, an aspiring actress who accused Weinstein of raping her in a hotel room in New York City back in 2013. Here's how we got to this point. Weinstein first went to trial in New York in 2020 and was initially convicted of raping Ms. Mann. That verdict was later overturned by New York's highest court, which ruled that the trial judge had improperly allowed testimony from women whose accusations had never led to charges. A new trial was ordered. In that second trial, last year, a jury convicted Weinstein on one count of criminal sexual act involving a different accuser, a former production assistant named Miriam Haley, but deadlocked on the rape charge involving Ms. Mann. The judge ordered yet another trial. That third, narrower trial, focused solely on Ms. Mann's accusations, ended in May with another hung jury, this one split 4 women and 8 men. After that second deadlock, prosecutors made the call not to go to trial a fourth time. And the reason comes directly from Ms. Mann herself. In a letter read aloud in court Thursday, she wrote that the 3 trials have, in her words, changed me in irrevocable ways that I live with permanently. She said she felt fragmented, silenced, defamed, and traumatized throughout the process. She closed by saying she no longer wants to participate in criminal proceedings against Harvey Weinstein, the man who raped me. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg said his office fully believes Ms. Mann's account and her credibility as a witness, noting she testified before 2 grand juries and 3 trial juries over the course of 8 years. This has been an extraordinarily taxing ordeal for her, Bragg said. Weinstein's defense attorney, Jacob Kaplan, responded by saying the charge should never have been brought to begin with, and maintained outside the courthouse that his client always insisted he was never inappropriate with Ms. Mann. But this dismissal does not mean Weinstein walks free. He has been incarcerated since 2020 and is awaiting sentencing in September on his existing conviction for a criminal sexual act. Prosecutors have asked the judge to sentence him to 20 years. His defense team plans to argue for less, noting he should receive credit for time already served. Weinstein also faces a separate 16-year sentence from a 2022 conviction in California, which he is currently appealing. The accusations against Weinstein, brought into public view in 2017, were widely credited as a catalyst for the #MeToo movement, which saw scores of powerful men across industries face public allegations of misconduct. This story is a reminder that the legal pursuit of justice, even in high-profile cases, can be a prolonged and deeply personal ordeal for survivors long after the headlines move on.